Hi, currently editing this video. The intro of this video got messed up because my current camera that I was using, or the camera that I was using at the beginning, is having problems. It cut off right when I started. So the question that I asked before the camera cut off was, why are you so exhausted? Now here's the video. It cut off. It's okay. Gonna get that fixed. But it turns out there's actually a lot of reasons as why anyone could be exhausted throughout the day. This is going to be based off of my experience of what I have discovered, at least top 3 reasons of why you could be tired. The number one thing actually for me seems to be not enough sleep. I seem to always have an issue either not going to bed, staying up, just can't go to sleep, or just waking up in the middle of the night, just not wide awake, but just kind of struggling with actually getting good quality sleep, because there have been times where I've woken up not feeling good or something like that. So I've actually discovered a few things that actually help a whole lot. Before bed, don't look at the phone. It's said that you need to put your phone down and not look at it 2 hours before bed. If not, then at least 30 minutes before bed. The biggest kicker as far as the phone issue, see, a lot of people don't see how it can make their mind run. That's like the common thing you hear is, oh, we don't need to be looking at it because it makes your mind, or makes your brain just keep running. Your brain just can't stop. And so a lot of us just don't see that, how that actually can take an effect. The main issue is actually blue light exposure, and that's pretty bad before sleep. Exposure to light during the day is beneficial, but light exposure before bed is the absolute opposite. So we have this thing that is called a circadian rhythm. That is the physical, mental, and behavior changes that follow a 24-hour cycle. These natural processes respond primarily to light and dark and affect most living things. Like an example of a light-related circadian rhythm is like being up during the day and sleeping at night. When we see light, our brains think that we need to be up. We need to be moving, we need to be up, doing things, stuff like that. And then whenever it's dark, our brain starts thinking, okay, now it should be getting time to where I should be going to sleep. So the stress, issue is, I would say it's not surprising that that could be a reason people are tired, because, when you stress out about a lot of stuff, it just takes a huge toll on you. Prolonged stress saps our energy levels, causing physical and mental fatigue, and in turn, it negatively affects our mood, which I know it's hard to not just think about those things. You have, if you have your own house, you got a mortgage, you got bills you got to worry about, you got to pay for, if you have a stressful job, if you hate it, if your life situation is rough. It's not just easy to just block all that stuff out. And especially whenever, like, let's just say you have an issue at home or something, or you have a stressful thing going on that's not at work. The whole time you're at work, you're sitting there thinking about it. If you have a stressful job as well as those two things, those could pile up on each other. And you may not even realize it's affecting you, but it is. I've experienced that myself. And you could experience anxiety, depression, a lack of motivation, or a feeling of helplessness. Those are all common when it comes to stress. Not necessarily the main cause of why you could be tired, but all that mental fatigue can really take a huge toll on you. I personally relate to it by, with my job. The main stressful thing about it is just swapping from day to night. I'm leaving my wife here at nights, and I don't like it at all, because knowing that she's here by herself, it stresses me out. That's just how it is. Some things that could help, that I found it helps, and there's some other stuff that I haven't done that could help you. Maybe talk to somebody. If you're not the type of person to just express your feelings, find that person that you have in your life that you can talk to about these situations. If you're not exactly sure, like I said, just talking to somebody that can help you with these situations, that can probably dissect it better than you can. I found that to be pretty helpful. My wife can actually figure out what's wrong when I'm not exactly sure why I'm stressed out, why I'm depressed or something. If you're into this, you could also try meditating on other things to get your brain off of it. That is very difficult. I've never done it personally, but I've heard people where they found it to be substantially helpful. Laughing more helps reduce your stress levels, whether it be just finding a funny video to watch. If you have somebody on YouTube you like to watch that makes you laugh, if you have a friend that anytime you're around him, you just have a great time, and you guys just laugh together. You know, find that thing that can help you laugh. If you're into this, I've never done it, my wife has before. Keep a journal. You know, journal about how you're feeling. Journal about the things you're stressing out about. People have found that when you write it down, it just they kind of let it go after that. And like I said, if you are a Christian, talk to God about it. That seems to be the ultimate answer if you're Christian. If you haven't already, come on, man. Which I understand, you know, it could be difficult to think this. I don't want to put that on God, but that's what he's there for. I've had a hard time figuring that out myself, just to lay it on him and be like, look, this is what I'm stressing out about, you know. And last but not least, this nutrient issue is an issue that's not thought about much. You could be not eating right completely and just be wondering why you're tired. I've had this experience before. I've tried to either diet a certain way, you know, just not eating at all. And then I'm just like, why am I so tired all the time? Not getting my protein, not getting my nutrients that I need. There's so many nutrients that we actually need to help with that. You got iron, B12, the B vitamins, magnesium, vitamin D. There's so many things, and that's just a few that I named. There's so many other things that you could actually use in life. There's so many other things that you actually could put in your body that could help you out a lot. I can guarantee you there's been so many times that I've been tired, and it's because I haven't been eating right. And my wife helps me out a whole lot when it comes to what I need to eat, what I have not been eating that I could add into my diet that would help me have energy where I wouldn't bottom out all the time. I found to where my sugar level drops a lot because I don't get a lot of the other nutrients that I've been needing, and I just have nothing but a bunch of sugar. And then once it's taking its course and it drops, I can't handle it. Eat right, you know, eat better. Don't just eat a bunch of junk food. It can be bad. So just pay attention to that. Basically, my whole main advice would kind of be just take an assessment of why you're actually tired, which my biggest deal was the phone thing, which actually Andy can attest to this. She's sitting over there if you're wondering who I'm talking to. But the whole phone thing, because this happened the other day where I was in bed looking at my phone, did not go to sleep until, was it 4 o'clock in the morning, and that was a horrible day, like literally. And so, you know, just take a step back, figure out what it is that's actually keeping you from being energetic, from, you know, getting sleep, or what's causing you to be exhausted. You know, I mean, just that's the biggest thing to take away from this. And I figured it out. I'm gonna shut up talking. This video is gonna be like 20 minutes long if I keep talking here. Like and subscribe, I guess. There's the 2 videos. I don't know. Anyway, I'm horrible with outros, so I'm just gonna walk away.
Watch my